It's the Jungle Surge.
Like not me, superb tea bag like this. Let's go depending
Today is
Middle.
February, right?
No, this is in January. Today is 23rd.
No.
Today is 23rd.
Now what do you want to do now? Nah, who mess for you? People going around. Jesus.
See and there. No ask. I know the person. You say know the person.
Dog, make I know.
Like this.
Someone had my account on Nigerian black thing. Let me say no see the link. You will do that when let me say the government won't help me. I say I ask them, they don't block you before. No worry now. Before we come up to go share contact we will work on it.
That's the chicken enter.
Who's hookup? Guys, no. What is hookup? What I refer to? Pray for forgiveness. I mean, I never know hookup. I never know hookup when they talk. Hookup, they fire.
I don't understand.
Make me understand, please.
I don't know.
Wait till they make come.
That thing I had to made now.
What's that?
For goddess.
That bamboo?
No, not bamboo. That carton.
Carton?
Yes, he used carton.
Okay, when you take for your neck. She never eat. You want to use them?
No, for liver, like for memory.
You they pray for another person to get neck injury.
No.
So as we born now say that we don't defeat Satan, you know like
Better, like, you know, it's a creativity show.
creative what? For neck pain. Hey!
Well done. I was
No, pray that God have delivered the owner. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for thanking me.
Coco Milo, my brother, how are you doing?
More I know you do this thing for you again, I beg you. But if I start my own,
I just link the dick.
this place don't continue.
Go kill you. Go bab your head.
I don't tell you finish. You get my the time I go make it up. Man, collect slap. They will touch my pan. I beg you. Never reach that stage, I beg. If now you know focus. After that fear where they fear I'm on Sunday.
Before that time I never got.
This is responsible.
I don't know if you do like that. You don't do plenty things. It's good.
Guy, everybody get their style. I want to express no man.
This is responsible. When they don't. They will go sit take and go back.
Bunga, even if you stop for me, do one hour for me do like that.
Hayatu is a hidden. You are a hidden. You are just a hidden. You are just a hidden. Yes, ma. I'm coming. Please make I just do this thing. Move. Eh? Anybody will feed them on and come over gather and now.
Larry the observe. You don't know, say me never see. He race it. If I use to cover everyone ahead, then we call the people not talking. You don't know, say me your pose like this. The next thing, you remove two feet. They look. That's it. I tell you. Do what you want to.
Pour water, Lebron.
Small custard.
Yeah, hey.
Pour water,
No.
I don't need seed though.
You don't get the God.
The thing don't get seed. I don't need seed though. As they put you for minister of dirty burning now. See, now I don't almost burn and finish. If I burn and finish, I cost her straight to.
So I call a shot on them, you don't answer.
And maybe minister of dirty burner.
Do that one.
Eh?
Do that one.
You know, say I don't burn and finish. They say I must burn now. This is easy to burn dirty. Like this one, I don't discover my talent. I don't know say I feel born dirty like this.
To burn the thing apparently.
Na talent oh. You think it's easy to burn dirty? This is a condom. Not be condom. They're too bad for this place. Eh? Don't feel they move. That one sleep. You don't know say me never sleep. Can't raise do like this. They look. That's a kai. I dey here. Do what you they do. The other one, you carry do they draw. Now say this. No, say me they see all of them. Me wait not sleep. I beg you. Now they are turn now. God will do their own, go do my own. Eh? We not say call too much. Must they shit others?
So it's already the minute share them.
Yeah, it could be after sack. No, about 3 or before of the night, you all day with babe. The worst part of it, they use do the cover body from hair, call it toe. Now only this girl may regret, and he's call. The other one, Milo, you all go post. God will judge you now. God will judge you now. See Vania now, say I call the jump early this morning. When they carry that custard, they go.
Put sugar, everybody.
Put sugar, put everything, come now, I want to eat.
I will use my cane pot to collect them.
You use your key pot. And that's how you know, say.
It's the Jungle Surge.
Okay.
All of them did it.
Yeah, come together.
And do like
Except for people.
Victor for
Chauffeur have a victim.
What's the snap on $10,000.
That's the biggest one.
Wow.
Okay, how far now? Where the cash? The first thing we carry money to go boat.
It's been there.
It have been there. They are not the jungle.
40 days. Yes, what channel? What time to what time? 1 hour. Watch it. So how do you edit it and send it to them? How much longer do they have? So why are you guys not allowed in? Why are you guys not allowed in?
From here.
That's why you guys have the... Okay, I'm also from here, but not here, but Creek Town. I'm so happy that you guys are adding back to our beautiful community. Oh wow.
So that's the plan. So in Lagos, what most people do is invest in local tourists. But people are not catching that vibes. Just like I told you, one of the best resorts in Lagos now. The man bought that land plenty years ago when there was no road in that place. But today one of the best beach in the whole of Lagos. So much we don't catch local tourists. I mean, I'm seeing that as something people if you get it now. You don't sit there and be that. So we say let's come to our, we will not be doing outside our own house.
let's do something here in our state.
Yes, I'm very happy. This one is a bit.
Last year, like last 3 months, you see
Sezema, understand? We're waiting for you to.
Jungle soldiers! Jungle soldiers! What are you? Jungle soldiers! What are you? Jungle soldiers! Are you carried? Carried, sir! Are you motivated? Motivated, sir! Are you good to go? Good to go, sir! Jungle South Africa! Survival of the fittest! Jungle South Africa! Survival of the fittest! Jungle South Africa! Fighting for the highest growth! Now the Jungle Search anthem. 1, 2, go!
We are jungle soldiers, we believe. We are jungle soldiers, we will stand. It's a battle of the fittest, and we won't quit. We are jungle soldiers, we believe.
Again.
We are jungle soldiers, we believe. We are jungle soldiers, we will stand. It's a battle of the fittest, and we won't quit. We are jungle soldiers, we believe.
One more time.
We are jungle soldiers, we believe. We are jungle soldiers, we will stand. It's the battle of the fittest, and we won't quit. We are jungle soldiers, we believe.
Come in. Great and mighty jungle soldiers. Courageous ones. I see men with great ancestry. I see men with great talent. I see men with great purpose. I see men with enthusiasm. Men that have the futures in their hands. Men that have the spirit to fight. Men that have the words in their hands. Let the eyes of the understanding be enlightened, so that fear of taking the world will not be anything to you. Great and mighty jungle soldiers, courageous soldiers. I see you number 6 walking very fast. And I believe in you. There is no fear in our midst. There is no enemy, and there is no friend. Let the eyes of the understanding be enlightened. Jungle soldiers!
We are jungle soldiers, we believe. We are jungle soldiers, we will stand. It's a battle of the fittest, and we won't quit. We are jungle soldiers, we believe. We are jungle soldiers, we believe. We are jungle soldiers, we will stand. It's a battle of the fittest, and we won't quit. We are jungle soldiers, we believe.
This jungle. Last year, the season 1 of the Great Jungle Search Africa exposed the tenacity and the intricacies of this noble village to every part of Cross River State. And all the officials were overwhelmed. And they had in mind that they will be in support of every detail of Jungle Search Africa. They have kept to their words. And today they are here. They have indeed made themselves known to the word called integrity. Integrity is keeping to your words and standing by them. This is to say, whatever goes on in this jungle is not hidden from the Cross River State government. And so, out of their leisure, they have come with the mindset to support you all by presenting themselves and encouraging you and giving you the hope of tomorrow, so that you will know that the government of Cross River State is solidly behind this noble reality TV show called The Jungle Search Africa. A round of applause for our noble government. Over here we have
And we are so delighted to have you in the midst.
Yeah.
But as it is, they have a lot of entertainment for you all. Okay.
My colleagues. You got to the little. Yeah. Good afternoon, guys.
Good afternoon, sir.
Relax a little when I finish. I'm not used to embarrassed. Nice to see you guys again.
Thank you, sir.
Normally I was missing some people. The game was gone.
Yes, sir.
Today I came with my colleagues and I appealed to them specifically because of the contents of our discussions today. So they want to look at capacity building and mentoring, building up. So I had to strategically bring two people that have been able to create a world of building people and mentoring people. So, Digital, please come. As I said, please come. Now, for him, this is the Director General of State Electrification Agency. I brought him not because he's a DG, but because he has a track properly recorded with mentoring and raising people. I came to discover that raising people is not a matter of years, but it's a matter of commitment. So he is one of the few people I know are in best position to be able to tell some other person that is out in some. His name is Mr. Stanley Senna. Today he'll be speaking to you on the path. This is an ex-broadcaster, and if anyone has seen, anytime you see our governor in any event in Nigeria or outside, that the state is running, you'll always find him. A seasoned broadcaster, veteran for that matter, and he's one of the best compares east of the Niger. But one thing I like about him is that is why I brought him. This is the main reason why I brought him. Is that over time she's been under the pressure. Your equals are not in Calabar. Your contemporaries are not in Aqua Cross. Move to Lagos. And he's been always saying, Lagos must come to me. So why I brought him is that he has something he can tell you. He's a strong motivator and a confident one. A lot of people that do not possess what he possesses in terms of what he does are all in Lagos. And I'll tell you, people like Ike, put two of them together on one stage, you will discover that there's something stronger, but he's refused to move. Because he feels somewhere, some people have to be built somewhere, and he's been doing it. A lot of people, his proteges, have gone out, plenty and different TV stations across Nigeria. So I think there's something he can also imbibe and share with you. So today I'll not be talking too plenty. After a performance, I'll just do a few minutes and then I'll give you opportunities to acquaint with you people and then to the floor. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Do they have a performance for us?
Yeah, of course they have a entertainment. All right. Jungle Soldiers!
Science, sir!
Jungle Soldiers!
Science, sir!
Let the performances begin.
Hello the world, hello Nigeria, hello Cross River States. This is Jungle Search Africa Season 2 and we are here with special nobles in our midst. I remain your humble presenter, Oluwase Elizabeth Aderinoye, aka Black Goddess, and I have with me here Mr. Snow.
Maxwell Adolphus, we are co-presenter of today, and I believe you are going to treat you today by what we have today. We have a whole lot that we are going to make you have your comfort and enjoy with us. Permit us as we continue like this and begin to welcome those that are going to be presenting today. Thank you very much, sir. Having a match parade led by Casey and crew. If you are ready, please, can you make yourself available?
most of our land.
What? Parade party, master! 1 minute parade! Parade party, master! Pressure! 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 Bread! Standardize! Bread! Full and dressing. Commence! Cut! Pressure! Bread into number 1, 2, 1, 2.
1. So is the number in the parade, sir?
Bread into number 1, 2, 1, 2.
1. So is the number in the parade, sir?
Bread. Odd numbers forward, even numbers backward. Exercise, commence. Right, right, stop. On the wire. Right, right, stop. As you wire. Ready, right, stop. You ensure that you never forget yourself. A pass forward, march. Left turn. Permission to take inspection, sir. Permission to carry on, sir. Thank you, sir. Put your hands together.
It's the Jungle Surge.
No building up and all that. I want to say something. I want to give you an example. Where are you from?
from Abia State, sir.
Come, leave this first. Calm down first. I'm a civilian.
Sorry, sir.
You know, salute civilian now. Now, you're from Abia State.
Yes, sir.
And relax first. Go ahead in class. Now, name the regular food we eat in Abia State. Anybody that comes to Abia knows that this is our traditional food. People that have been born, bred in Abia State, what are the food you expect they will be eating?
Panediam or soup, sir.
Name.
Panediam and ora soup.
Ora?
Yeah.
Ora today.
Ora is
you go chop.
Yes.
Sometimes you go chop egusi.
Egusi, yes.
And then you go do ogbono.
Yes, sir.
Then do bitter leaf.
Yes, sir.
Then we do rice and stew, do jollof rice, continental now. Do you foresee a typical Abia State born boy that has not gone out to eat beyond that?
No. Yes, sir.
No.
Yes, sir.
No. Follow me. I'm not challenging Abia. We're getting things straight.
Okay, sir.
Do you see someone who was born and bred lives in Abia? Maybe like someone who lives in maybe Ohafia has not traveled. Do you see possibilities of the person experiencing menu from outside this?
No, sir.
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay, now, if such a person travels to Lagos, what is the first thing he wants to do?
Explore. Explore.
To explore?
Yes, sir.
Why?
Because he has remained in the same place for
all days.
You've not, you know me, I always want to know one very strong thing. Why?
We would like to taste the food, sir.
Why does he want to taste the food?
To see differences.
opportunity. Because the human mind is built that way, likes to explore. You just got the opportunity of tasting it.
Yes, sir.
I feel he wants to taste the same taste he's tasting at home. The same taste.
He wants to have a feeling of a different thing from where it's coming from.
A change of environment.
Those are all sacrosanct. He wants to step up his experience of food. He wants to be able to come back to Ohata and say, have you eaten Ewedu before? Have you eaten Bekiri before? Do you know Lafu? Are you understanding me? He wants to. That is how human beings should be. So anytime an Ohafia man travels to Lagos and refuses to explore, he has no appetite for growth and development. I use that to run an example so that we know where I'm coming from. What is capacity building? Capacity building is that, very involuntary desire to step up your game. Give you an example. You're in the camp now. How do you put belt this?
Thank you. Wow. Okay, so first of all, let me just tell you guys that off the back, the fact that you are here means that you want something better for yourself.
One of the things I did when I came was to sort of scan the crowd and see the caliber or the age of the people that were here. There's no denying it. Nigeria is a very, very tough country, especially for young people. Our parents graduated at times where they will offer you a job as you are leaving university. Even if you didn't go to university, you had something to sort of sustain you through life. They were here. I mean, at that time, there were about maybe 50 million people, 60 million people in Nigeria. Now there are about 200 million people in Nigeria and growing. So it's more competitive, obviously. The things that our forebears enjoyed, we can never enjoy. That's the truth. My brother and friend has been here and he's spoken so well about what I call adding value to what you do, which is important. Let me digress and speak about something that's a bit more foundational. Value is important, very important. You must distinguish yourself. How many people here are from Cross River State?
He looks like me, Shay.
Yes, sir. He doesn't look like me?
No, sir.
They can never see anything good. You have 3 categories of friends. Your junior, your mate, and your senior. Who do you think should be your friend?
Senior.
If you were to choose 2, who and who?
Senior.
Senior and junior? Mate and senior. Those in support of mate and senior, let me see your hand. Those in support of junior and senior. What did you do with your mate? Not be all mates, be mate too. You go jealous, especially when you don't excel small. Not be you where me and you they sit down for the same class, because today you don't become something you don't feel. But your junior looks up to you, and your senior looks down to see how to lift you up. So I started the journey from my media career. Got to government house to start MC. My other colleagues left for America to George Washington University to, for a course. And I got there. I wasn't paid anything in Governor Duke's era. So I spent 4 years there. When he was leaving, I thought of going back to the station to continue with my career. But Governor Leo inherited me. I still worked for 8 years. Consistency. Under the sun, under the rain. None of his events failed. I will always be there. I only travel when he travels. Because why? I enjoyed what I was doing. Somebody said it's not your thing to match. Yeah, discover what makes you, when you enjoy what you do, people will appreciate you. I hope you know that. Yes. But when you do not enjoy what you do, first of all, then there's no need now. And to God be all the glory, I finished that 8 years. But I was very consistent in what I was doing and very articulate. I have compared in front of about 5, 6, with all sense of modesty, 5 or 6 presidents within and outside Nigeria. Leave Calabar. What are you doing in Calabar? Calabar is too small for you. If all of us leave to Lagos, now who go to Calabar? They say, what's that song, Timaya? All the way from Port Harcourt, I break into their Lagos market. I still have events where they invite me from Calabar. I'll go to that same Lagos. I'll be paid, put in a hotel, chauffeur, and then I'll come back. Because I built a career for myself. What do you want to become? What do you want to? Person ask you now. So you want to be an entrepreneur. So you want to sing. And I keep saying, this singing thing, when I hear people say want to sing, this singing thing is good though. But when they write, when they play your music, you go see small resume there. Graduate of, what do they go write for your own? School good though. Because it gets the level where you go reach. He said, call me Mr. John. John, come. John. Added advantage. Wait till you be studying for school. After I been a drag, I'll tell you a little story about myself. When I got carried away. I became famous. After I finished secondary school, I did diploma in applied economics. And I said, okay, you know what, I'm not going to this school again. I beg my career, my hustle. I went for an event. The Vice Chancellor of Cross River University of Technology, she approached me. Oh, I appreciate your talent. I love your voice. I'm sure you studied mass communication. I began draw map of Nigeria for leg. He looked down. She said, don't tell me you're not in school. I said, I studied, I have diploma. He said, what's diploma? In what? I said, applied economics. He said, you're doing media. The next time I want to see your JAMB results. I went to write JAMB. The day I went to write JAMB, I felt like small Michael Jackson. Because when I arrived, they thought I was a mercenary, that I wasn't coming to write JAMB. I wrote the JAMB, I passed. I went to see her. She said, that's not enough reason. Go and write aptitude test. Can you imagine you have built a career, you on TV, people know you. I humble myself. Go write the aptitude test. I pass. I go meet them. Buy drink, go thank her. I said, ma, Thank you. She said she didn't influence anything, that everything I got was on merit. I had to go to school. When I get to school, I'll drop everything, become a student, go, attend lectures, write tests, write exam, finish. And I set a target for myself. I said, before I get to a particular age, I have to go for youth service. So I went for youth service at the right time, before I clocked 30. So consistency is very important, and passion in whatever you do. You might start very small. Say, not, waiting even they suffer self, waiting be that way they forget it is now continue. It takes just one connect for you to move from one level to the other. Just one. I came out of governor's office one of those days. I met a copper. He was just standing outside. I said hello to him. He said, well, he said he's going to the airport. But please, can I drop him off? I said, yes. As we're driving out, he said, can you stop by at Transcorp? I stopped by at Transcorp. He said he wants to pick his things. I said, okay, let me wait. He said, no, you can come. I said, he's somebody who I don't see. He said, maybe they go out there. Okay, I followed him. Presidential suit, 9 days. When I got there, he picked just one, I think some just sprayed perfume, carried one small bag. I took him to the airport. When we got to the airport, guess the aircraft that came to pick him, one of the presidential fleet. Just helping him. Jamil, that's his name. When I went there, I got there, I said, but no aircraft. And I said, no, relax. Next thing I saw presidential fleet landed. The people came out. I escorted him to the foot of the aircraft. He said he's off to Abuja. He'll be back on Sunday. If to say,
it's the Jungle Surge.
Friends, don't reveal your games to people, because it's that same person who is your friend that can kill you. Do you know when a robbery takes place in an environment, there must be what? An insider. True or false? True, sir. So anything wrong happening to you, there must be an insider. There must be someone who knows you're in and out. And the person is giving out information to evil people to come in through. So most of you have revealed your games, the way you're playing your games on this competition, and now they're using it, having in their mind that you're a threat, and now they want to vote you out. They want you to get out of the competition. But I tell you, if I were you, prove them wrong and fight hard to retain and fight for the grand prize, so that they will be failures and they will be ashamed. It's crazy. Yes, in as much as the oracle said, it's a secret. The management wants you to know that you don't have friends here. So if you are here, if I were you, start looking at the other person with one eye open and the other eye is closed. Don't trust anybody right here. If you hear a name, you're up for eviction. Step out this way, or step out this way, where do we have better light reflection? Step out this way once you hear a name. Know that you're up for eviction. One of you nominated you. So you look at them, they are scared. Perhaps you're a threat to them. They feel if you're still in the game, they might not have the chance to win. So they want you out of the game. So they nominated you. There are people that almost everybody nominated. I was like, what's wrong? How come they hate these people so much? But you know yourself. Hey, don't be scared. I know your heart's like, hey, don't be scared if anybody knows you voted anybody out. Because if you win, who are you going to share money with?
Take the lion shall give my friend some.
No. Look at I know. Igbo man, right?
Yes.
Don't say that. You win, who are you going to give the money to?
I've been love to share 1 million out. Use 1 million for my pet project.
Share 1 million out to who?
Parties can hear.
Nobody will hope. Don't buy sympathy. No, don't buy sympathy.
Share the money with nobody.
Thank you. You see, listen to me. Now let me shock you. When you share the money with them, they can't even appreciate it. They will say they're envious. How come she won? I'm telling you. You came here for a dream. You had the dream before coming here. And the dream is still in your heart. So that money or whatever it is, the whatever you're not sharing with anyone, it's for yourself. Because you have a desire. If you don't have a desire, you won't be here. If you're so comfortable, you won't be here. You might be comfortable, but then you want to step up. You want to get to the next level. You won't be here. So forget it. If you win, who are you sharing it?
The trenches. Trenches.
You run to the next studio. So you start looking for the Jazz's number.
No, I'll surely show up to the trenches.
Forget that.
Get one.
Just take another sure this guy just said the truth. They're real, man. Let's be real with ourselves. So right now, Hayas doesn't want Benji Vibes and the Prince up for eviction. The Prince, he went to write his exams. I said he's part of it, so he knows what he did. So are you getting it? So if I call your name, come out. You are up for eviction. Out here. So Hayas did that. Hayas doesn't want you to be part of the game. Maybe out of stress or whatever. And BJ voted Owo and Benji Vibes up for eviction. Alright, if I call your name, come out, come on. BJ voted Owo and Benji Vibes up for eviction. That is to say, BJ doesn't want Owo and Benji Vibes in the competition so that he can have the chance to fight hard and win. Benji Vibes, I don't know, it just came. Benji Vibes, are you having an enemy? Are you having a record? Benji Vibes voted BJ and Owo up for BJ and Owo. At least they know. As I'm calling it, you know within your heart. Now you really go for it. He's not
This is personal issue. I swear. This is too personal. Ichoko.
Their face show.
Alright. And I talked about Benji Vibes. Benji Vibes voted BJ and Owo. Benji Vibes sees BJ and Owo as threats. He doesn't want them in the competition. He voted them up for eviction. Owo voted BJ and Benji Vibes.
Serious? For real?
You can see for real? Smiling together.
For real? Ichoko. Serious? Ichoko. I never see this before.
Cassie. Who's Cassie?
Is it Cassie?
Cassie, right? Cassie.
That's Casey.
Cassie, not Casey. Cassie. C-A-S-E-Y, right?
Cassie.
Voted BJ and Venia up for eviction. BJ and Venia.
You know what? Don't take a lot from this. Don't better out.
It's not a joking matter. That is to say you've got no friend. That's the truth. That is to say you came here alone. Because by the time you get evicted, it will be done on you. By the time you get evicted, hey, hello. By the time you get evicted, it will be done on you what you've missed and the time wasted. So this is the time to fight back. Because Cassie nominated you to be evicted, to be placed up for eviction. BJ and Venia. So this is time to prove him wrong. This is when the competition begins. Ladakbo nominated Larry Coker and Venia up for eviction. Ladakbo. Vania, what did you do to Ladakbo? Did he toast you and he said no?
Yes, sir.
He asked you and said no. No, it's okay. It's not bad. If he asks you out, it's not bad. He's a man. Alright, so you have to prove him wrong. Okay?
No, I have to take permission.
Femi nominated Larry Coker and the Lawo of Revision. You get your name.
Your place means nine.
Nominated of position. Nominated. Fall out. Femi felt Alao is a threat, so he should go off the way. They are threats, so they should go off the way. That is to say, he is tired of seeing their faces. So he wants them out of the way so that he can have the chance and opportunity to fight his way through. Larry Coker nominated BJ and Keshi. That's Kashi, right? Of eviction. So Larry Coker, I don't want an interruption.
Sorry, sir.
Just listen.
Apologies.
Pity for people you want to pity. Because this is a serious matter. Larry Coker.
Not Casey, sir.
Not Casey, Kashi.
Neither of them.
Yeah, was
The Prince and DJ.
No. It's not an error. Probably you just think it's not an error. Everything is on point. So, did I make mistake in yours? So maybe I don't know. I know other ones. Some others did that, but whatever is written here was exactly this. Maybe now you just want to change it, but that's what it is. All right. Short ancestors. Short ancestors nominated BJ and Benji Vibes of Revision. Okay. Who's okay?
Okoye.
Okay, Okoye nominated Femi and Zaddy Prince. Okoye said he's tired of seeing Femi and Zaddy Prince in this competition. So he wants them evicted. So he has to nominate. He had to nominate both of you to be up for a possible eviction. Okoye, you all cried for. Okoye, you all wanted to be around now to be evicted. Now turn around, want you all evicted. So you can see the irony of life. You can see you've got no friend. You can see you all came here to fight alone. Zaddy Prince nominated Casey and Vania for a possible eviction. Casey, not Casey. Casey and Vania for a possible eviction. Zaddy, why don't you like Casey? Perhaps he thinks so much of himself, or he has told you the number of votes, or he has told you his game plan, and then you're using it against him. That is to say, hey, your game is your secret. Your game is your what?
Secret, sir.
Good. Nominated LeBron and Alao. LeBron, did you ask Vania out? And she refused. Okay, she doesn't want to see LeBron and Alao on this competition. LeBron nominated BJ and Zaddy Prince to be up for a possible eviction. You're already here, right?
Yes, sir.
Casey nominated Aegis and Khalifa. Move backwards. You. Come together. Don't come together. Just come together. Don't go too far that way. Aegis nominate. Okay. Black Goddess nominated Vanier and Shirt Ancestors. Black nominated Larry Coker and Precious to be up for a possible eviction. Jesse Nick. Who is Jesse Nick? Jesse Nick nominated The Prince and Owo to be up for a possible eviction. Aegis? No. Ellens. Ellens nominated King Trigger and the Prince to be up for a possible eviction. Please don't pull a trigger on his head. Huh? It's a game. He's playing his game. He wants you out so that he can have the chance. So it's a game. But this is to say you should play your game in secrecy. Cappy. Who's Cappy? Cappy nominated The Prince and Keshi. That's Kashi, C-A-S-S-E-Y or 1-S-E-Y.
Yes.
So Cappy nominated The Prince and Keshi to be up for a possible eviction. Mary Great nominated Alao and Precious to be up for a possible eviction. No friend in the jungle. No friends, no friendship in the jungle. Get that at the back of your mind. You're fighting alone. Snoop. Snoop nominated Precious and Khalifa. Is it Khalifa or Khalifa? Khalifa. Yeah. To be up for a possible eviction. So that was what Snoop did. King Trigger nominated The Prince and Keshi to be up for a possible eviction. Milo. Where's Milo?
Yes, sir.
Milo nominated Benji Vibes and Larry Coker to be up for possible eviction. And perhaps Milo doesn't want to see your faces. Seeing you as a threat or seeing you as threats so that he can find his way to the top. Kenzie. Who is Kenzie? Kenz, right? Okay, Kenz nominated Keshi, that's Cassie and Casey. Kenz nominated Kashi and Casey to be up for a possible eviction. Khalifa nominated Zadie Prince and Milo to be up for possible eviction. Congratulations to you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. A round of applause for yourselves. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. You are up for a possible. And who? Where's Precious?
The Prince, 18.
Where is he? The Prince. All right, okay, you're all up for a possible eviction. 18 of you. So this is the time to fight hard to prove them wrong. Those who voted for you. And unfortunately, those who nominated you up for a possible eviction, you didn't nominate them. It's crazy. So it's 1-0. So right now, fight hard and scale to the next round, prove them wrong, make them know. Though you nominate me, but I cannot fall. Though you're down by nomination, but you're not out by eviction. Though you were down by nomination, you will not be out by eviction. So you fight hard and come back, get to the next round and prove them wrong. So when it's time for another nomination, you nominate them. You now know your enemies.
Yes, sir.
There is no friendship in the jungle.
Yes, sir.
So this is a game. Now the game has started. You fight like wounded lions. Now the game is getting tougher and it's going to keep getting tougher. Play your cards, play your games, conceal your games, don't reveal your games to your others, to your fellow comrades, because they are all opponents and they are fellow competitors. So you know what it means when a fellow competitor gets to know the secret of your game. They're going to start from there. And care is not taken, they're going to pull you down. They'll be part of you going down. So this is the time. Knowing your enemies is going to help you fight better. The worst kind of fight is a fight without knowing your enemies. But the best fight is a fight when you now know your enemies. Then you know how to strategize and make your plans and fight your enemies. So the only way to fight your enemies right now, because those who nominated you up for eviction are your enemies. So the best way to fight them hard is fight so hard. Be smart, be technical, and tactical. Understood?
Sir, yes, sir.
Good. You know yourselves. I've got my records. The voter line opens 8 p.m. today and closes on Friday 12 noon as the eviction commences that same Friday later in the evening. Voting lines, I repeat, opens today by 8 p.m. and closes by Friday 12 noon. And as the eviction commences later that evening of same Friday, who amongst you will survive to the next round? The ball is in your court.
Thank you, sir.
The ball is within you. You can decide how to play it. The game is fast, smart, and technical. You have to be more technical to play it perfectly. Any question?
So how many people will be leaving on that Friday?
That is a decision from the management.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
So play your game, fight harder, then the management knows what to do and how to do it. It depends on your fight. If you slack, they might increase the number of people going. But if you fight well and real hard and in a better platform, then every decision is in the hands of the management. Understood?
Sir, yes, sir.
Good. Perhaps tomorrow the management will bring out the number of those leaving.
Okay, sir.
All right. So congratulations to you. That means everybody loves you and nobody nominated you up for eviction. That's wonderful and commendable.
Thank you, sir.
That is not to say you will slack and relax, because you might not know when the enemy will come knocking at your doorstep. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, coronation for your king, Kerry and Caleb. All right, are you listening to me?
Yes, sir.
Good. Coronation for Kerry and Caleb will commence tomorrow in the morning, first thing in the morning.
Okay, sir.
Okay?
Thank you, sir.
Yes, any question?
That Friday evening.
Well, you're just in a haste to be safe. Do you think the king will want to save you if he's asked to save anyone? Because that's one of the benefits that the king will save. But the management has not given out an information.
Okay, sir.
But I think it is still your right to save one person. As told to you. That's one of the benefits. Alright? Good. How many of you now? You know yourselves?
18, sir.
What?
18 or 17 right here.
So go out about and do your duties. I will be calling you up shortly.
Alright, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
carry you.
So.
It's the Jungle Surge.